Okay, offensively, you know, we've come into kind of a more of a spread look. We've got some kids that can really move. Joey Scott returns as a second-team All-Conference guy. Dunkelberger, third year as a quarterback, so we've kind of based some things around there. Jimmy Hansen's a phenomenal tight end. You know, we got some good perimeter guys, Shiloh Weber, James Nodigal, and then we've got a host of other backs, Troy Zaspel and Tyler Courtier. Young offensive line, but they're really taking some shape. That's led by Mitch Brock and Garrett Carson, who are returning seniors. On defense, you know, we've got a host of 3-4 linebackers that are pretty good. Schulenberg and Rowley in the middle, both 3-year starters. They can run and get it done. On the perimeter, the outside backers, we've got some guys, but Jordan Strasberg returns as a 3-year starter, along with Ryan Wiedenhaft, who's a newcomer. Secondary led by Tanner Bowes, awfully athletic back there, and then we've got some guys up front, starting with seniors, Connor Bakken, a transfer, Dion Hupke coming in, and then Alejandro Valdez. They've kind of anchored that inside. So it's going to be a good conference race this year. A lot of balance in the conference. MG is going to be the front runner. They're big. They return a lot from some successful teams. Milton and Edgewood would be the next tier. So our goal is to get up and compete with those guys.
We've had the opportunity now in 2 years in a row to be part of a piece of a conference championship. I think every senior class sort of puts it upon themselves to say, hey, we don't want to be the ones to lose that. We want to make sure that maybe we can get it outright, or at least, you know, keep our share of the title. So there's a lot of self-imposed pressure by some of the kids to make sure that we're successful again this year.
You've got one of the most explosive backs in the state in Nate Keller, and I imagine you and Nate both plan on having another big year.
Yep, you know, Nate's a very self-motivated young man. There isn't a lot I need to say to him to get him fired up to be on the field. There wasn't a lot we needed to say to him in the off-season to get him to lift or to work hard at track. To do what he needed to do to become have another successful season for us. I think Nate's ready to go.
As we've talked, the offensive line has taken quite a hit, but in this double wing, the kids just kind of play with this as freshmen and even earlier. So is it kind of like just riding a bike? They hop in there and you got a new set of linemen coming in.
You know, we hope so. You know, this senior class will be the last class that has run anything different in youth football other than double wing. So every group coming up, you know, including this year's juniors, which have quite a few of those guys in the line, double wing is all they known, and we've got 4 guys stepping in that have done nothing but play the offensive line since they were in 5th grade or 6th grade. So, yeah, I'm hoping you're right, and then we just kind of plug these guys in, and they're ready to go. And so far, from what I've seen in our first week of practice, it kind of looks that way.
Defensively, you just mentioned that guys are going to have to go both ways this year, and that's something that you got to work on and try to get the guys, keeping them as fresh as possible.
Yeah, you know, we try to keep the offensive line off the field the best we can, kind of in the interior defensive guys, and I think the way we're looking now, we should be able to get those guys some breaks off the field. But we do have some skilled kids that it doesn't really make any sense to not have them be two-way players, Nate Keller being one of them. You know, this is his opportunity to be a two-way guy for us this year and really show his skills on both sides of the ball.
Jefferson High School is undergoing some construction, but the program seems to be doesn't need any fixing, I guess.
No, you know, the fields, we lost our practice field. We're kind of transitioning between locker rooms. We're, you know, with construction workers, we're going to take some strange paths. There's been a hole in the hallway, all kinds of other crazy stuff. But the guys, when we get out to the grass, are football focused and know that despite the construction and all the craziness going around, we're focused on football.